The first time I saw the aliens, I was knee-deep in mud, desperately trying to fix the power converter on my farm. The sky had been threatening rain all day, and I was muttering curses under my breath as I struggled with the stubborn bolts. Suddenly, there was a flash of light, and a sleek, silvery ship descended from the clouds, landing in my cornfield with a gentle thud. I straightened up, wiping my greasy hands on my overalls, and squinted at the ship. The hatch opened with a hiss, and 3 figures emerged. They were tall, with shimmering blue skin and eyes that seemed to glow in the dim light. One of them stepped forward, a smile playing on his lips. "Greetings, human," he said in perfect English. "I am Xaril, leader of the Luminari delegation. We come in peace." I blinked, not quite sure how to react. Hi. I'm Sam Mitchell. Welcome to Earth, I guess?" Xaril's smile widened. "Thank you, Sam. We have come a long way to find your planet. We seek to establish a peaceful relationship with your people." I glanced at the other 2 aliens, who were standing silently behind Xaril. They looked identical, with their sharp features and flowing robes. I scratched my head, trying to make sense of the situation. "Well, I don't know about establishing relations and all that, but if you're hungry, I've got some leftover casserole in the house." Xaril's eyes lit up. "Food? That would be most welcome, Sam. We have not had Earth food before." I led them to the house, my mind racing with questions. Why had they come to my farm, of all places? What did they want from us? And why did Xaril's smile seem so familiar? As we entered the kitchen, my mom looked up from her knitting, her eyes widening in surprise. "Sam, are these friends of yours?" Mom, this is Xaril and his friends. They're aliens. They just landed in the cornfield." Mom raised an eyebrow. "Aliens, huh? Well, I suppose they can stay for dinner. I hope you like chicken casserole." Xaril and his companion sat down at the table, looking around with curiosity. "This is a lovely home, Sam. Very quaint." I couldn't help but chuckle. "Yeah, it's not much, but it's home." "So, what brings you to Earth?" Xaril took a bite of the casserole and closed his eyes in bliss. "Delicious. We come in search of allies. Our planet, Luminaris, has been invaded by a hostile species, the Zargons. We need help to reclaim our home." My eyes widened. "Zargons? That sounds serious. But why come to our house? We're just farmers and regular folks. We're not exactly warriors." Xaril leaned forward, his expression earnest. "We have heard tales of Earth's resilience, of your ability to overcome great odds. We believe that, with your help, we can defeat the Zargons and restore peace to our planet." I glanced at Mom, who was listening intently. "Well, I don't know about leading an interstellar war, but I'm sure we can figure something out." "Right, Mom?" Mom nodded thoughtfully. "We Mitchells have never backed down from a challenge. If Xaril and his people need our help, then we'll do what we can." Over the next few days, Xaril and his companions shared their story with us. Luminaris had once been a peaceful planet, known for its beautiful landscapes and advanced technology. But the Zargons, a brutal and warlike species, had invaded, forcing the Luminari to flee. Now, they were scattered across the galaxy, searching for allies to help them reclaim their home. As we listened, I couldn't help but feel a growing sense of responsibility. These aliens had come to us in their time of need, and it was up to us to help them. But how could a simple farmer and his family possibly make a difference in an intergalactic war? One evening, as we sat around the kitchen table, Xaril leaned forward, his eyes glowing with determination. "Sam, your people have a saying, never give up, never surrender. It is this spirit that we need to defeat the Zargons. Will you help us?" I looked at Mom, who gave me a reassuring nod. "We're in, Xaril. We'll do whatever it takes to help you reclaim your home." Zaril's smile was radiant. Thank you, Sam. With your help, I believe we can turn the tide. The following weeks were a whirlwind of activity. We trained with the Luminari, learning their advanced technology and battle tactics. Mom turned out to be a natural strategist, her years of managing the farm translating into an uncanny ability to coordinate complex maneuvers. I, on the other hand, found myself becoming fast friends with Xaril, our bond strengthening as we shared stories of our respective worlds. One night, as we sat under the stars, Xaril turned to me, his expression thoughtful. Sam, do you ever wonder why the universe brings people together in such unexpected ways? I shrugged, looking up at the sky. I don't know, Xaril. But I do know that meeting you has changed my life. I never thought I'd be part of something so big. Xaril smiled, his eyes reflecting the starlight. Nor did I. But here we are, two beings from different worlds, united by a common cause. It is moments like these that remind me that there is always hope. As the day of the final battle approached, we could feel the tension building. The Luminari were ready, their spirits bolstered by our newfound alliance. But as we prepared to leave for Luminaris, I couldn't help but feel a pang of fear. What if we failed? What if we couldn't defeat the Zargons? Xaril must have sensed my unease, for he placed a reassuring hand on my shoulder. Do not fear, Sam. We are stronger together. And no matter what happens, we will never give up. His words gave me strength, and as we boarded the ship, I felt a renewed sense of determination. We would fight for Luminaris, and we would do it together. The battle was fierce. The skies above Luminaris filled with the flashes of laser fire and the roar of engines. But we fought with everything we had, the Luminari and Earthlings united in a common cause. Mom's strategies proved invaluable, our coordinated attacks overwhelming the Zargon forces. In the midst of the chaos, I found myself face to face with a Zargon commander, his eyes burning with hatred. You dare challenge us, human? He snarled, his voice a low growl. I raised my weapon, my heart pounding. We're not just humans. We're fighters. And we're not going to let you take this planet. With a battle cry, I charged forward, my weapon clashing with the Zargons. The fight was brutal, but I could feel Xaril's presence beside me, his support giving me the strength to keep going. Finally, with a final burst of energy, I struck the Zargon down, his body crumpling to the ground. As I stood there, panting and covered in sweat, I felt a surge of triumph. We had done it. We had won. Xaril appeared at my side, his face glowing with pride. You did it, Sam. You saved Luminaris. I smiled, feeling a sense of accomplishment unlike anything I'd ever experienced. We did it, Xaril, together. As we returned to Earth, the Luminari's gratitude was heartwarming. They promised to remain our allies, their advanced technology helping to improve our lives in countless ways. And though the battle was over, the bond we had forged would last a lifetime. In the end, I realized that Xaril had been right all along. The universe had brought us together for a reason, and in the process, we had become more than just allies. We had become friends. And as I stood in my cornfield, looking up at the stars, I knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, we would face them together, for we were the Mitchells, and we never gave up.